Hi everybody, this is Migs or MigsTCG, and today I'm joined by two special guests. One of them is Piplup, and the other one is a longtime friend. We've known each other for years now, since he was a tiny little kid, and his name is Nethski.
Hello.
So, he does watch my videos, which is really cool of him, because he's part of the two people audience that I have. But right now I asked him to join us, and since he is kind of visiting us, we decided, hey, I'm just gonna put you in a video. We did take a little bit of a hiatus with Thanksgiving having just passed and Christmas rapidly approaching. We have to give ourselves some time to get ready. These holidays are important, they are well spent, and they're spent with family, and we just have to get very, very prepared. Christmas shopping is no joke here around here. Now, we did find out some new and really cool information that a new set is coming out in January 28th or
26, I believe.
26, and it's called Paldean Fates. Well, Scarlet Violet Paldean Fates. Sounds like the title of a movie, I swear to God. But me and Nethski's over here, we're discussing which ones were our top 5 cards. So today we wanted to talk to you about our top 5 picks of what are our chase cards for this set, and we'll have a very special inclusion of my lovely, beautiful wife, who is right now recording, and one of us will switch out and she will come in and let us know what her top 5 picks are, and she will also tell us why. Nethskis, what would be your 5?
Starting from number 5, I would go with the Shiny Clodsire Full Art EX.
That's a fun one because I don't think Clodsire has ever had an actual full art card before.
Yeah.
They had an EX for it, but I don't think it's a full art, and it's kind of funny that the first shiny full art.
It did have a full art.
Really?
Yeah, it did have a full art.
I need to see that card now.
Yeah.
But, alright, Shiny Clodsire. Number 4.
Number 4, I would go with the Gardevoir EX Special SAR.
Oh, the special illustration, right?
Because you see the little whooper in the water behind the Gardevoir, and he's like in shock. So that was pretty.
He's like
that's pretty funny.
Oh, Pikachu face, like.
Yeah.
Also, just for you lovely viewers, do know that my brother over here, he's got a big love, a huge amount of love for anything Wooper, Clodsire, Quagsire. That's his favorite Pokemon.
But I lean more towards the Quagsire.
Okay, so towards the original line.
Yeah, the Johto.
Was that because Johto was like your first generation, or were you like a 3rd gen when you first started playing Pokemon?
My first game, the first game I ever completed was Pokemon Emerald on the Game Boy, and then I just jumped around from there.
Okay, so number 4 was Shiny Gardevoir.
Yes.
All right. So what is number 3?
Number 3, I would go with the new EX SAR. It's pretty cool.
The one in the bubble?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful art.
When I first saw the photo surface the internet, I thought it was like a custom art.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know Pokemon would go that route. But I'm glad they were starting to be they're starting to take more chances and be more expressive in their cards, which is pretty cool.
What's funny about this illustrator is actually he does a lot of Pokemon fan art. But the fact that Pokemon kind of reached out and was like, hey, let's why don't we use this art that you made for Mew for one of our cards was pretty cool. So that's very well planned out.
It's a very nice art too.
Now that was your number 3. Number 2,
I would go with Shiny Tatsugiri. I would say it's an underrated, overlooked Pokemon. Not a lot of people like see that Pokemon and put in their top 5 for like Paldea in general. But I would put in top 5. I think it was pretty fun to have in my team, and I'm glad that they're making more Tatsugiri cards.
Yeah.
Because I believe there are only 2 Tatsugiri cards. And yeah, it's pretty cool that they're showing love to that Pokemon.
Cool. Now, number 1, the card that you want to pull the most.
I would go with Shiny Wooper.
Shiny Wooper.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. But Shiny Wooper is your number one. That's the one you want. And if you don't get it, you're gonna buy it.
Exactly. And it's I don't think it's gonna be in a high market. And like, yeah, my list isn't gonna be like everyone's like list.
Yeah.
I believe. Like, I didn't really add Iono or Arven or any of those. I do like the art of those cards, but I feel like for me, besides like the cost of the cards, I like these Pokemon.
So would you say you're approaching this list more like a collector instead of a player? Like for TCG, like Iono is a very popular card, so is Arven. So it's like if you pull any of those two, it'd be better for your deck. Whereas if you pull them, it's cool, but as a collector, you're like, whatever. I can take it or leave it, but the ones I want are certain ones.
Yeah. No shade to like the Iono or Arven, but like if I pull it, I'll be happy that I pulled it. But if I don't, I'm not really gonna be like mad about it.
Okay.
And it's kind of like opening this set with like starting out as a competitor, but also like collector. I'm leaning more towards like the collector side, but it's more of a preference.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool. And I'm not gonna put you on the spot right here. If you've had to name a 6 card as a just off the top of your head, something that you don't mind pulling, like an honorable mention, what would it be?
I'll say the Shiny Charizard. That's coming out. I believe it's the SAR.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty cool. Like they're, even though it's sort of like the same card as the one in Obsidian Flames, there's a little like deviation to it, a little like change. Even though they kind of like zoomed in on Charizard and just painted it black, but
no shade.
but it'll be a nice card to like see in the pack if I pull it.
Cool, respect. Now, if I were to name my list, I would say that my number 5 would be Arven, the special illustration rare. I do play Charizard deck as well as I play Miraidon, and both of them run a substantial number of Arvens. Will I put that in my deck if I pull it? Hell no.
Yeah.
It's going to go into my collection binder with the other pretty Arven, and we're going to call it a day.
Yeah. And it kind of had like this like manga art to it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, and it reminds me of when you were playing the games, because you played Scarlet Violet.
Yeah.
And every single time that you had a picnic with Arven or you helped him hunt down some Herba Mystica, they always came to scene when you had a sandwich, and then here comes Koraidon or Miraidon, depending on which version you played, and they're gonna try to destroy everything and eat that sandwich. That damn Koraidon. Now, number 4 for me would be the Iono. I love the colors in that Iono card. Like I'm probably approaching this list more like a competitor because we've recently gotten into like TCG competitively. We've gone to like one regional and stuff like that. And Arven is a really useful, Iono is a really useful card. But the art on this one is very pretty. And during my birthday week, I got lucky enough to pull a crazy expensive one from Paldean Evolved. And that was very cool. I still have it, but I don't play it. So I would like to have a little collection of all the Ionos.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
And you actually see her, the team that she uses in the game, which is pretty cool.
Now, my number 3, I was thinking about that one for a while. Number 3 is kind of a toss-up for me. This one might not be super competitive, but it's a Gardevoir. I feel like I'm saying it's not super competitive because the Gardevoir deck is kind of slowly dying down. And once rotation hits, it's going to take away a lot of their key pieces. Like the Shining Arcana Gardevoir. They're going to take away the, what's the name of that Pokemon with the doggo with the stick on his mouth?
Oh.
Samacenta?
Zacian.
Yeah.
That's why I love you. You complete my brain. The Zacian V is leaving from Celebrations. The Mew from Celebrations is leaving. So it's like, it's going to lose a lot of key pieces. So it's still going to be a playable deck. God knows how they're going to reformat it, but it's out there. And like you said, the Wooper is kind of cool in the background. Yeah. Like surprise Pikachu face.
Yeah, it's like a nice touch to the card. And plus, he's not really on a lot of cards, so it's kind of cool that they drew him in there.
Now, my number 2 would be the Mew, the EX. I really love the art on it. Mew's attack is usually a bubble when you see it in the anime. So if I don't know if you watched the remake of the old Pokemon movie, it's a bubble. Like Mew's just in a bubble all the time, and that's really cute. So it's like, also they made him look more like an embryo, which is kind of funny. So there's that. And my number 1, since I'm a recent convert to the Charizard deck, I will tell you is that black Charizard. Just the close-up one that you said they just made it black and shiny. I really love that card. If I pull it, that's going to be the centerpiece of my deck. That's what I want. That's what I want the most, that Charizard card.
Yeah.
And if I have to do an honorable mention, I think we discussed this earlier. It's going to be the, what's it, Palafin? The shiny Palafin.
Like the art rare?
Yeah, it's the art rare where he's like under the sea and he's like all dark and it's like a dark background with the Finians like swimming around.
He's like in like deep like in the sea.
It's like it's giving off like anti-hero vibes. Like if he were Aquaman, but Aquaman kick ass. Like that'd be really cool. And honestly, I love that art. If I get that card, it's gonna be amazing. I feel like that card on collectors alone is just gonna go for a lot of money. Yeah, like a good $20 easily.
It's a good looking card.
Look at that! Look at that magic card for Paldean Fates. It's like $60 just for like the chart or what's it called, the Gyarados in the background. Yeah. So now, without further ado, we have another special guest, Nethski. Would you do the honors?
And I'm here.
Surprise! Now, darling, I must ask. Top 5.
I came prepared with a post-it. With a post-it. I had to write this down. In no particular order.
Nope. No. We have to start from top 5. This is the top 5. So
bottom 5. I would like most of my cards, if not all of them, are supporter cards. I really like just looking at the art on the supporter cards.
Are you approaching this from a collector or from a player?
Collector.
Okay.
Because even if we pull the Arvin or the Ionos, I'm not gonna play it. It's too pretty.
That is true.
I think. Depends on the value of the card. But at number 5, I'm gonna put in Clive, and these are all the SARs. All the SARs.
Special art rare, special illustration, yeah.
Clive at 5. Penny at 4. Iono at 3. Arvin at 2. And the shiny Pommy at 1. And my honorable mention, I know you can only get it at in the ETB, the Mimikyu. It's a really pretty card.
And she did start playing Snorlax Stall. So it's like...
Does it have the same effect?
Yeah, it's the same Mimikyu you run in Snorlax Stall.
Safeguard?
Yep.
Oh, that's even sweeter. I think we need to get an ETB now. So
she wants to do the evil thing and play Snorlax Stall. Okay, you can.
I do play it. Not even.
Please judge her down in the comments. Down.
It's a really fun deck, but that's a topic for a different time.
Yes. Anyway, it's been a blast seeing you again. We didn't get a chance to tell you, but happy Thanksgiving, belated Happy Thanksgiving. We hope that all of you had a great time with your families and you ate some delicious food. Now, my friends, it is time again. Time for us to go. So, any words of wisdom?
Just thank you. We appreciate you. We really do. Thank you for tuning in every Saturday or whenever you watch it. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for commenting. Really appreciate it. Shout out to the Nethski as well.
Yes.
I guess
he did poof like a ninja out of this video, so, you know, kind of snapped his fingers all cool and left. Anyway, thank you for coming. Please let us know in the comments down below. What are your favorite cards from this new set coming? What are you hoping to pull? And will you be buying ETBs, box sets? How will you be purchasing this product?
That's a good question.
There's multiple ways. Anyway, see you next Saturday at 7. Take care. Do not take your dogs out right now.
Yeah, if you have any dogs.
Yep. And see you next Saturday at 7. Bye.
Bye.